Hey everybody, how we doing?
You have them muted still.
I know.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show. I can unmute them for some reason.
For what it's worth, I think if you just hit the start stream thing,
that's why.
it will automatically mute them, like for the intro.
Does it? I thought it didn't.
Yeah.
Well, whatever the case.
Mine does anyway.
Welcome
Anyway,
to Nice Niche Snobs.
it's a Neal and I stream now.
Yeah.
Welcome.
That could be the reason why they also weren't unmuting, because they were basically gone at the time.
Maybe.
How's everybody doing?
Doing all right.
I was going to say that I was really going to test out my my APC here to make sure it kept the power going, because I had severe thunderstorms rolling around my area.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I lucked out. I only got some rain, not a ton of lightning and stuff in my area. So
there you go.
Got Mason Carvelli over here by Joel. I saw his
Volcanique. I haven't tried that one. Have you?
I haven't either. I think it's relatively new.
I thought it was one of the cheaper ones with like the iris Makaba. I don't know. I forget the name. I'm pretty sure it's like the clear bottle one.
They're back. I was like wondering. I was trying to unmute you, and then you just disappeared. I was like, I don't think I did that, but maybe that's why they weren't unmuting. Because they were just
disconnected.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back. Yes.
Thank you.
If you haven't seen Joel's IG post of him running away from the volcano exploding,
oh my god,
it's quite entertaining. You should check that out.
That does sound fun.
You got Brian wearing Narciso Rodriguez Veniver. I probably smelled that. The line's okay for me.
Nothing really. Notes. It was like geranium and musk and lavender. And
I think the house is okay. There's nothing in there that really like made me think to myself, yes.
Notes of musk, vetiver, cypress, geranium, red algae, and lavender.
Yeah.
Ooh, Grana's wearing Pacific Chill today. Chill, baby.
Chill.
Chill.
Too citrusy.
Hey, Rana.
Hey, Ren. And then he's wearing Creed Viking. And then I asked him if he was wearing it in I was asking him if he was wearing it in honor of Olivier's passing. So yeah, he is paying tribute tonight. Yes. Pete, let's if people don't know the story
about read the Ghost
Perfumer, you probably should check it out. It's actually very enlightening. Your opinions of the House of Creed may change. Let's see. Actually, I'll bring it up here.
What's the author's name? Gabe, forget his last name.
I have my copy somewhere. I think it's in the living room.
Gabe Offenheimer or something?
Yeah,
like
Gabe Oppenheimer.
Okay.
Let's see. I will add it to the stream here.
Is it actually Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
And bring it up. There it is.
Oppenheim.
Oppenheim, yeah. Just add the ER is okay.
Yeah.
I need to read that book. We have it in our house.
Yeah, I think then you'll kind of understand why Austin shared that little gift this morning. I mean, reading. See, the thing about the book is some of it comes off as pure hate, like it's like venting almost. But if you really sit there and you like look at it from the perspective of them like collecting all this information, you could probably see why somebody might be just slightly upset at what he was doing.
There's also I forget on whose channel, but there's a video interview with the author of this talking at a more high level about this book and
Yeah.
some of the stories without, making it non-important to buy the actual book that he authored. But yeah, I'll try and link it in the description if I can find it again. I feel like it was maybe on like Ramsey's channel.
Maybe. Well,
I'll have to look for it.
We'll have to see. But yeah, definitely read the book, or I have to imagine you might be able to find an audio version of it. You never know.
Oh, I know whose channel it was on. It was Mr. Smelly.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Okay.
Naughton
There you
and
go.
Wilson. Yeah.
Naughton Wilson himself. Yeah, check it out. What's going on? How you doing?
Hello. Good afternoon.
What's up? Fragrance time. Mitch in the house. What'd you guys wear?
What up,
Come on.
Neo?
So this was reminding everybody. Just to remind everybody, she's wearing Pacific Chill tonight.
That's not even her name anymore.
Mrs.
It's official. now.
Watkins.
Right.
You don't go by the three names. She's purely two name now.
Oh, that would be a tough one to hyphenate, wouldn't it?
That'd be a long name.
Riziki Watkins.
It sounds cool though.
I mean, some people in Latin America have like four. You know,
Yep.
they got their first, their middle, their mothers, and their fathers. So it can get pretty hectic over there. I know a lot of it because when I look at the checks and I'm like, who alphabetically put this thing together? Because sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes they pick the middle name as their last name. Sometimes they pick the second last name. Sometimes they pick the first last name. It changes every week. So whenever I have my
Does it change every week?
well, when they get paid, the
So
thing
your
the people
payroll isn't in a certain order?
they send it alphabetically, but they're most likely alphabetically white. So they send it
Got it.
in whatever way they think that their name is like that week. So I don't know. I live in Pennsylvania.
This seems like a simple problem to solve, but we don't need to solve it here.
Cool star. I don't know. It drives me crazy.
Things can be complicated in the restaurant industry when it comes to payroll. I understand that.
It's not
I
just
used to.
It's not just any industry, but yes, restaurant industry specifically.
Yes.
So,
Son of the days.
scent of the days. What did you guys wear down there in Texas?
Where?
Texas.
I wore a new Iris fragrance acquisition from a brand called Boss Scent, called Red Flag.
And
And this is the first full wearing. This is a niche fragrance house that's like indie niche, it seems. That is, this bottle to 30 ml cost me $48.
Wow.
So that's like the retail price point is that level, which is cool. I think it's a little bit more geared towards, based upon reading some things about the brand and stuff like that, it's a little bit more geared towards like feminine leaning kind of styles.
Okay.
But this, to be honest with you, this was cool just because I'm trying to get into more iris scents, but then also it had a beetroot as one of the other main components, hence where it's kind of coming at that sort of like red flag idea.
Yeah.
And it's it was rather pleasant. I would say that it is not a groundbreaking iris scent. This is iris that has been done before. It's kind of lipsticky vibe, and then it has that sort of earthy sweetness from the beetroot at the beginning, and then it doesn't really evolve as much as it kind of just sort of eases into a skin set. It has kind of those same facets in the base and stuff. It talks about Palo Santo and kind of a woody dry down.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my hand, and I sprayed it on it like 6, so it's been like about 12 hours. And I wouldn't say Palo Santo's immediately what jumps to mind.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of a nice little sweet woodiness. There's no real iris anymore with it, but it did okay. It wasn't anything remarkable. I'm not disappointed with it, but also it's definitely preferred Siesta out of the 2 iris fragrances that I got. That Ramon Monregal Siesta. I definitely prefer that one much more. It's got a lot more going on with it. Has like definitive changes in the scent. But in the context of like niche perfumery and getting like an iris-based scent that smells like on par with a Dior Homme Givenchy kind of gentleman scent for that kind of price point, I think that's cool. So,
what's that cat?
Better than, huh?
The
3D
cat?
printed, right?
It feels 3D printed.
It looks 3D
It's
printed.
plastic, definitely. But you can
The camera's right here this
you
time.
can kind of see
Yeah.
it's got this sort of 3D printed aspect to it.
Okay.
Interior is the plastic there. So
I didn't get to touch.
but
You can't touch the bottles at Stell, so it looks like.
yeah, because this one's at Stell. There's another house called Void that is also at Stell that I'm gonna order. I think a discovery set from their website, which is another kind of like independent niche at a reasonable price point kind of thing.
Yeah,
That one
I smelled a few of theirs. They're pretty good, and for like they're $80 for 50 ml.
Yeah,
You know,
Okay.
yeah. I think it's like $68 on their website, and they do
And
a
it's
thing
really
where
like-
you get 20% off
yeah, that's another thing.
if you get a discovery set kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I like the bottles. It has a very like 80s kind of like vaporwave sort of aesthetic, which I think is cool.
Mm.
And a couple of the scents struck me as interesting. So
Let me see. If
yeah,
I can-
Joel, I mean that's definitely what they were going for, was like getting it smell like a red flag, which I suppose most people that would smell Dior Homme would make the assumption that that person's a red flag, especially if it was a man. But I actually picked it because I figured I was going to be doing some like makeup testing, so I was in a smaller room today. So I actually picked that just because it wasn't going to like kind of project like crazy. And then the second kid that was doing testing today was definitely wearing an Aventus suit, which was funny because I could tell immediately when he walked into the room. So,
But you were wearing a Ventus.
yeah. But yeah, so that's what I wore. What did you wear?
I did something that I haven't done in a while. I forgot to wear a perfume today.
Hit the boo button.
Yeah. So I got started in the morning and I was working on some things before work, and then I just immediately transitioned into work. And then it wasn't until like 3 p.m. and I realized, hey, I never put anything on today. So
Wow.
that's all right. I wore a perfume deodorant, so I'll just show that to y'all instead. This one from Necessaire, Olibanum.
Mm.
It's kind of like a resinous, woody vanilla, not too sweet.
It sounds good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Where do you buy that from?
I get them on Amazon. Usually I wait until they're on sale, and then stock up. They sell them at Sephora
Ran out of
too.
deodorant.
Here, I finally found it. Here, this here.
Reggie, you are shedding so badly.
So is Bean too.
He's purring.
Great.
Here's the house.
Oh yeah, I like the artwork on the bottles.
Yeah, this one, I like this one a lot. Dark Matter.
That was the one that I was interested in the most. That's the Udi Reich woody resinous one, right?
Yeah. This
Yeah,
one.
that one. And
This
then
was pretty well split. Like half of the house was more feminine leaning, more floral, lighter, jasmine side, and the other side was kind of more masculine leaning. So it's a good discovery set for a couple because you'll get both, your share.
Well, I was looking at the website too. The perfumers, it's a male and female team. I don't know if they're together, but I know that they're both former corporate chemists. That's what they started on.
Ooh, that's neat.
John C follows their Instagram, so I figure that's also
Is that the sign of approval?
usually a good indicator. Yeah, I think Stranded. I think I was interested in Stranded, Dark Matter. Yeah, a couple of different ones. Stranded, I think, is like it sounds like a nice tropical, like a good summer pick.
Those prices might not be correct for you. I'm sorry.
Say
I
that.
hear you.
I said those prices might not be correct for you. Yeah, it might be factoring in my
Oh,
discount.
your discount.
Yeah, the discount maybe.
You and Brian got the hookup.
I
I was
distinctly
gonna say I can't
remember.
even see it. But
Yeah, on our phone screen, can't see it.
yeah.
I distinctly remember them.
$10 for a sample and then sold out for 50.
Well,
On their website, it's $68 for a 50 ml.
oh, is that $15 on yours? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. I distinctly remember it being 80 though, so I don't really know.
Maybe there's probably a couple of other brands that still I know that are sitting around that mark where it's like 80 for a 50 kind of
Maybe
thing.
I'm getting them confused, but that's the house. If anybody's
Really cheap.
interested in checking them out, they're definitely worth checking them out. I know John C had mentioned to me that he was interested in checking them out and wanted me to sniff them when I was there, and I did, and I was like, oh yeah, you should. They're interesting. They're more on the designer side than on the really niche side, but hey, you're not gonna dislike a
More
fragrance.
approachable.
Yeah.
They're more approachable, which they're trying to make money. I guess make money.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit on their website, and from what I understand is they also produce fragrances for like other companies. So that's kind of their thing. And then this is their own brand. They used to be named something else, and then they switched it to Void. So I don't know. It seemed intriguing. I like to.
Still got
I like
his
to buy and
camera
things of that
Wawa.
nature.
The Wawa.
Yes. Wawa.
He'll be doing his first wearing very soon. We'll be looking forward to seeing. If you do like Wawas in the background, that would be hilarious. In the IG post. So, be seeing that. What did you wear, Austin?
Well, today I wore Zernel Daily Hip Hop. And yeah, I went through the last of my decant from that bottle. And I still, I don't know, I'll still say that it does remind me of One Umbrella for Two from Floraiku, which I think is attributed to that black currant that's in both of them. And I'll still maintain that when I smell it, I think of the stacked wafer cookies, like the rectangular ones, not like vanilla wafers or whatever, but like chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Well, they look like waffle sort of texture. Now he wants to go.
He's like, let me go.
He's so cute.
He was purring this whole time, and I was giving him a palm massage and everything.
And then you started
massaging
talking.
his beans.
Then you started talking. He's like, nope.
Goodbye.
You lost me when you started talking.
Oh, you're staying. Hate to break it to you, bud. He's stuck. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't think that I noticed it the whole day, to be honest with you, but I also only got, only a few sprays out of it. So I wasn't expecting it to be anything crazy. It's definitely present. Just the amount that I was able to apply probably wasn't that of a normal wearing for a typical person, let alone me. But I did hear a couple times, "Ooh, I like what you're wearing today. What is that?" And then I showed them the empty decant, and they smelled it, and they're like, "Oh, I like that one a lot." And then I said, "Hey, I can find that one for $96 if you really like it."
And you want that code?
Yep.
I've gotten a few compliments from this at work myself too.
I'm doing this on the camera.
Recently, I've actually smelled more from this than I ever have before. But
It's on my hand. I sprayed a little bit.
before,
I get the chocolatey nuance now.
well, before I had rock, I would pretty much only get the black currant.
Yeah.
Like this kind of like citrusy, rindy, almost sour, like black currant smell. And then it wasn't until I got rock and then sprayed rock in my hand, and I was sniffing on that, and then I immediately grabbed, because I saw some people saying initially that it had similarities to hip hop, and I picked it up and I smelled it. I went, "Whoa! I've never even smelled that from this fragrance before." I was like, "What the heck happened?" And I got so much more of the chocolatey, creamy aspect of this that I never smelled any other time when I wore it beforehand.
There's cat hair everywhere, including on the top of my hand.
Well, there you go.
I will say,
I
Neal,
do smell the chocolately nuance now, though. I
I
don't get the
House.
cognac though.
I wore a house a couple of days after wearing rock for like 3 days in a row, and I was like, "This is different now." So I'm kind of getting what you're referring to. Is there seems to be like, if you were going to talk about in a weird way,
Rock
like
is a portal
rock
to
might be
enjoy other fragrances.
the scent of Zernel Gilly. Like it might be that one that is like
DNA.
the foundational aspect of it.
Yeah, I think I still want to get blues and house.
Yeah.
Those are definitely more intriguing than rock is. Like
I don't remember if I shared it or not. I remember I talked about what I did, but I didn't show it because it didn't open it. Which, if you haven't opened it, then no one has seen it. Which
no one has seen it.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I talked about it. I mean, the box is going to look exactly like this. It's just going to have a different label there.
Yeah. He
That's
did show us the box.
Yeah, Rana's like I thought it was going to be when I first smelled it, when I bought the sample. She tore it apart. I thought it was going to be like her dream perfume because it was like green, fresh, spicy, kind of peppery, but it kind of smelled like a garden. It has like a soil note to it, and it smells realistic, but it also smells like a fragrance and not something kind of foul. It's very airy on her. It's an X-ray. I mean, it smells amazing on it. On her, not it. Jesus. I just meant if you talked about it as I said that for clarity. But yeah, that's a really good one. I'm partial to Unspoken Gesture, but ooh, or some designers even you nice niche snobs love.
Mugler.
Welcome.
Mugler Alien.
Mugler, yeah.
I wore Valentino Uomo Born in Roma. Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense last night. And let's see what else. I mean, Versace Eros Flame. I like Dior Homme Sport 2021. Yep, that one. Literally that one.
There are some good designers out there.
Aqua de Jo. I mean, hard to go wrong with any of those, in my opinion. I'm partial to Profondo.
I keep like
RDA Lemmal, Lamal Elixir, Givenchy Gentleman.
I'm like, maybe I should get a bottle of these, and then I just never get one.
Aqua de Jo.
Yeah. Some
I almost grabbed that one too.
To me, continue.
To me, yeah.
To me. Tell us your favorite designers in the chat.
And I think for all three of the gentlemen here, this is also one that we all
I tried to buy that 3 times, and every time it fell through. The one time it got lost in the mail, and the other 2, they were weird.
Oh, you're talking about Lamal Elixir?
Yeah, Lamal Elixir. Just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
We call ourselves the Nice Niche Snobs slightly ironically because
Yeah, it's a tongue-in-cheek thing.
It's not actually niche snobs.
Yeah.
well,
we
we
have
might be because
I mean, we are, but we have a
my
wide
top 5
spectrum
doesn't
of
have
what
a single design fragrance in it. So.
we can appreciate any fragrance for what
Yeah,
right? Like
if it
I
smells
will rock
good,
the shit
you know?
out of Hawas Ice on any given day. But I also like my fancy schmancy indie perfumes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Prada Black. I mean, I remember really liking that the first time I smelled it. Still smells good.
Yeah.
The one I don't like is Carbon.
Carbon. Yeah.
I think that shit's terrible for me. Sean's wearing Lamal Elixir tonight, probably tomorrow now too.
Tomorrow now too.
It's gonna be like 100 degrees, and he's gonna be wearing 5.
It's not actually. That's the problem. Is the storms came through and it dropped down to 60.
The weather's been decent.
Huh? Well, you might actually wear that tomorrow then.
No, because I'm going to be in a small room again testing.
You should wear like 12 sprays of it then.
I was thinking of layering this in interlude just to see what would happen. And maybe we'll do interlude, Conjar, Lamal Elixir.
Huh.
I had a discussion with Austin not too long ago, a couple days ago, about Conjar because I was going through one of the swap boxes and I sprayed it on and I'm like, nope, still smell.
I'll be honest with you, if I could choose one scent to remove from the box and keep, it would be that.
Really? We have to bless.
You are more.
We need to bless other people with that.
I need to know that I'm not insane.
Today.
I need to know that I'm not insane. That's why I have to let it. Well, okay, I need to confirm my insanity, so that's why the box needs to continue to have Conjar in it.
Oh
yes.
Trust me, I'll send you that little sample of Conjar, so you'll never be out of it. I keep ending up with more Conjar every time I go to Scentxplore. They just keep,
does it still have the little frowny face on it? Ooh, I gotta put that thing in the oven. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know, man. I really enjoy it.
It's cool. I'm glad I got to experience it.
I think that I don't know.
I don't want to wear it, but it's like I'm really thankful for the opportunity to smell it. You know.
I feel like it's in that.
Understand that part, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of in that vein of like Overture Man kind of thing. Is that for a lot of folks it's too much? I don't know, man. I think my skin just eats up some of those more dense kind of notes so that it mellows out. Because like Conjar didn't even come off as like fecal or over the top kind of prominence. It wasn't sweaty. It was, everyone else's experience.
For me, it is straight up like the barnyard. Like when you say barnyard, when people say barnyard, that
one's actually barnyard.
It's an actual barn.
Yeah.
And I can't trust the barnyard thing. Like I still maintain the idea that people said that Fire and Desire Vulcan's Revenge smelled like a barnyard. I'm like, you've never been on a farm.
You know horses, so you know what it smells like.
Horses, but like cattle.
Yeah, the cows too.
My grandfather owned a farm. Like it was not. That's always the thing. Manure is a very specific sort of scent.
Yes.
It stings the nostrils.
When I lived in Vegas, I lived in North Vegas, and there's a farm that was about like 7 or 8 blocks away, but you could smell it when the wind was blowing.
The wind would carry it.
You could smell it.
There's literal cattle next to the school I teach at. It's just a big field with cattle in it. So, like.
That's how it was in my high school too. Like literally, like on 2 sides surrounding the lot that the school was on, there was cattle fields.
Yeah.
But what's funny about it is that you're right. It does smell like a fresh fragrance. after our
Conjar?
Conjar.
7.
After our 1.5, after it doesn't smell like fecal anymore, it does smell like a fresh fragrance. And that was I think a lot of people scrubbed theirs off before it got to that point, so they never actually smelled what it smelled like.
Problem is, I don't want to have to wait for something to smell good.
And yes, and that's kind of the thing, my feeling about it too, is I wasn't going to buy it even if it did smell good.
Just use those cool oud oils that are in it that smell so good to make something that smells good from the moment you spray it, would be my critique.
Well, and the thing is, no offense to this brand, I keep thinking that I want to get something from this brand, but then I kind of pause and I go, I don't know, there's just something off about the brand where it just seems like very high level dupes for every single fragrance.
They had cows too. Yeah, they had pigs and cows.
Yeah.
That's really interesting to smell that.
that's kind of the thing. I will say the one that actually impressed me from the brand that I would never buy Conjar. It smells, I like it, but I would never buy it because you can only wear it literally
a couple times.
Like that gala event that I went to. I would need it. It wouldn't just be dressed up. Serenity is one of the ones.
Eden is really good, right?
From the brand, it's their incense fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
One of them.
So
and that one was really pretty. Aqualaria is also nice, but it's just promise.
Paramore is really good.
Like that one.
It starts off kind of similar to Tuscan Leather, but it kind of leaves the Tuscan Leather domain once it starts to dry down.
And I like Caden too, but I think I would rather just have RM5 does something like Caden, but does it better than Caden.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's right.
Well, that's good to know, because I was really thinking about getting not getting Caden, but possibly sampling Caden. I probably will sample.
Still worth a sample, because I think that if you're looking at it, it's Baby Cat, Caden, RM5.
It's somewhere in between.
Suede vanilla kind of thing. Caden's definitely more suede and leather. Baby Cat's that black pepper suede and leather, and then RM5 is suede floral kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you like frankincense,
Brian, I think, was telling me about this one.
Yeah, Royal Incense is an extremely good frankincense fragrance.
I was talking about enjoying the kind of incense that's in the Swiss Arabian, and I think he said this one was kind of similar.
Yeah, this is really good, but I really think this would be hard to pull off on an everyday kind of wear.
It says amber smoky honey. There's no way I'm going to wear that every day anyway.
I will say, if you like incense, Serenity you could pull off from this brand. You could pull off Serenity on a consistent basis. Because that's a fresh incense sort of fragrance. Yeah. That one's really pretty. I was kind of shocked at how much I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. What else? Whoops. Voyage. Pretty good.
I like this one.
Wanderlust. See, Wanderlust has two versions. The newer version,
Conjars in their private collection,
is a little more westernized. In other words, it's been kind of neutered a little bit. I kind of liked the old version that they used to have. Yeah, it's been discontinued, the original Wanderlust, which is unfortunate because I thought that version was more interesting than the one they have out now. So if you can get a pre-2023 version of Wanderlust, you might want to think about, some people don't even know that they reformulated this, that they changed it that much. So they're selling it like it's just a normal fragrance, but you could probably get away with getting it and flipping it yourself.
I have
Or
I have
just
pink
joint.
juiced Herod. Apparently, that's rare and expensive, or old anyway.
Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
I forgot to talk about something with my scent of the day.
What'd you forget about?
What's that?
Oh, you're watching the day.
Mhm. I don't know. I like this stupid thing. I did
It's
wear
nice
this.
where it was.
I wore this one yesterday. Sean, you might like this.
I do like that. I'm not much of a diver guy, but I like the idea when you do divers is actually go like really obscene with both the dial and
Yeah, so this is a sandwich dial, which you're not really going to be able to see on here. This is like kind of GMT Master-esque, but made like vintagey. Like the dial has a lot of texture to it. But look at the lume on this, okay? So this is a fully lumed dial, like bezel. Watch this.
You can kind of.
Oh, it glows? That's fun.
This thing is like a fucking torch.
Yeah. And that's always the thing that is always funny to me is like the super over engineered desk diver things. It's always funny when it's like the whole thing looms and it's like, yeah, so if you accidentally fall in the ocean, it'll work, you're good in the middle of the night. It turns to Subnautica all of a sudden. I wore a Casio today with this outfit. So.
I wore a Casio yesterday.
I got a new band too. See,
Did I show you the new Casio I got? I don't have it on my desk right now. It's the WH221 or something. Apparently, it's a new one. I didn't even know. I just saw it at Walmart and I liked it.
Yeah,
I wore it to pickleball. Anyway, thanks for letting me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I guess
On this segment of Watch of the Day. Oh, here's
Exactly.
mine. It's the same one that I always wear.
Okay.
Same thing with me too.
Pink-esque. I like that.
Yeah, it's a Certina.
It's a vintage Certina that I picked up when I sold my my Bulova Moonwatch.
I like it.
Neptune's Trident.
Neptune's Trident.
Neptune's
No
Trident
way.
wasn't 50% off, but it
You got a
is
dent.
50% done. This was my scent of the day. So,
In preparation.
yeah,
Preparation for what?
Yeah, did
I would-
someone get the next puzzle
next
piece
month.
or what?
Next month, right?
yes, next month.
Next month, it's finally the. When he said he's like the first dedicated summer fragrance, I was like, you already made one of those, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no offense, like, I'm like you. It's literally Neptune, and it's
he's made.
when he said that, I was like, okay, I guess spring, sure, but come on, get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, this is a very kind of realistic citrus kind of fragrance on the top.
I still get Oolong Cha from it. But
I don't
more
get
citrus.
any oolong cha from this at all.
You
really.
used to. I remember that. We said it was like
Interestingly
Oolong Cha,
it's-
citrus, imagination,
more-
sort of.
It's more
I've never smelled this.
flavor as it's as it's aged a little bit. Surprisingly, it's more now. I don't get that citrus. It's kind of more of a rindy, like realistic rindy citrus, and then it turns into this vetiver and ambergris kind of pretty much smell that dominates it. So that's
I
pretty
do
much what
just
I
sent
get
this
from
It
it.
sounds real pretty.
Yeah.
We need to check it out just because of how much you've been loving it. I mean, ever since you got that one, I remember how much you were wearing it when you first got it.
And then I wore it down when I was down there for Austin's wedding. I
did?
had that 10
Oh, that's right. The
weekend
travel. Yeah.
that I pretty
The
much
leaks.
used up most of that. Besides the fact that the little thing leaks too. So, but
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I still need to get wave charm.
Think of it as maceration or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Oxidation, maceration, maturation, tomato.
Tomato. So the first part of today's stream was going to be about. We were going to talk about. Yep, there. I'll bring you forward. There you go. About this. These man fragrances or man fragrances. They said man at the or main at the Scentxplore. These particular fragrances that they were highlighting their extracts, their captivated molecules.
Ah.
Each one was made specifically to highlight one of the captured molecules that they were showcasing at the show. And I thought, like, when I wanted to send them to Austin, but
John C did it for you.
John C, who also went there and he got them as well from Scentxplore, and he just sent it to Austin. So I was like, you know what? Let's talk about these because these are pretty interesting, and I think it's actually it can provoke an interesting conversation we can have on if you smelled these.
Built by Sarah Horowitz. Shout out to Steven Gontarski, his good friend.
Yes.
All roads lead to Sarah Horowitz, as he says.
So I think it'd be interesting that I've smelled these, and these are part of their catalog for a company to buy, and they'll take this, and maybe or maybe not, they'll take it and like, oh, but I want a little bit of this in this DNA, and they'll take it and they'll kind of adjust it. There's a chance that somebody could just take this fragrance and release it the way it is. And I will be very interested to find that out in the wild one day. And I'll be like, oh.
That's very exotic.
They totally just...
The devil's cut.
They just totally made the devil's cut into their fragrance. Okay. And named it... Oud to the devil or something like that.
There you go. I'm looking for a pen. Damn it. I want to label these so I can smell the dry down later.
It was kind of funny. I don't have those same ones that you do, actually. I have.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't have Devil's Cut because
How are we gonna do this?
There was 4, right?
No, I have 5.
You have 5? I've only got 3.
I have Vert Exotique, Banana Royale, L'Aperitif d'Olive, the Tropic Cordial, and Devil's Cut.
I don't have the only one I don't have is Devil's Cut in this. Well, maybe wait, hold on.
You have 3. I have 5.
Wait, I found Devil's Cut. So you have 4.
You have 5. So you're missing another one then.
I'm missing one. I'm just missing one.
I have Tropic Cordial, Vert Exotique.
I got that one.
Banane Royale.
That's the one I'm missing. I'm missing
L'Aperitif d'Olive.
Unless it's somewhere on this desk, which is a possibility.
Well, hilarious is I just dropped that one, so now I don't.
I guess we're not talking about that one. He dropped it.
No, I have it back.
It could be somewhere still on this desk.
So I did smell most of these last week in passing. And I will say, to kind of the thing you were saying before of someone could purchase this and then just release it under their brand if they really wanted to. This Vert Exotique one kind of reminded me of one from Marquise, which I want to look at the notes and try and compare.
Oh, was that the one you liked really a lot?
Yeah, it was the one I liked from Marquise, actually. A Grove by the Ocean or Grove by the Sea.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if this was actually the original?
I don't know.
That would be interesting.
What do you use this? I want to spray that one. So you just spray
it? I just sprayed it. I really like this one too, to be honest. And this was the thing too when we were there. I was like, well,
that's nice.
Would you ever sell this? And like, no, we're not selling these. No.
So here's the notes for this one.
No, hold on. There you go. You got cucumber, and this is a nice cucumber. Unlike
it's like cucumber essence water. It's not like overtly cucumber.
Yeah, this is not
enough.
Wall Street by Bond. I don't get Wet Dog.
That's right.
So it's like Latafa's Kamral Waha.
Yeah. What? Are you trying to kill your wife? with your jokes.
But I would wear this in the summer, 100%.
I was choking on Dr. Pepper.
Oh, ooh. Dr. Kevorkian, it should have been called here.
This
Yeah,
would
but-
be really good layered with Neptune's Trident, by the way.
I could definitely see that. I might have to try that one day. But this is very light, very airy.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like cucumber water.
Yeah, it's like a fancy hotel lobby where they have the essence water with lemon and
Yeah.
lime and whatever.
Yeah.
Cucumber. I don't get so much lime out of it. I mainly get, I guess it makes sense. It's like a zingy citrus
Yeah.
with a little bit of cucumber without it being overtly
You don't get
cucumber.
key
Like
lime
I get
pie from this.
no, there's no cardamom or whatever the note that we attributed that to was. Damn, now I lost my train of thought.
That's right. Dog.
I mean, cucumber also gives that watery essence
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
I get cucumber more out of Ege than I do this one. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Which is John C. Scent of the Day.
Yes, it is.
I do like this one. I mean,
I do like it too. And
there's a lot to it, obviously.
yes.
However, it just smells like a pleasant green, zingy summer fragrance.
Bring that back up. I want to.
Yeah.
The captive one that they showed. I'm pretty sure.
I don't get the green bell pepper. Do you?
It was green bell pepper that they showed on the floor. As far as because what they did is they had a jar just of the captive molecule that you could smell, and it was photorealistic green bell pepper.
It's
And
amazing.
we were smelling it and like
On second nightmare.
you're thinking like, who's gonna want to smell like this, and how are you implementing this in a fragrance? And then you smell the fragrance, and you're
Yeah.
like, I don't smell it at all. I don't smell green bell pepper, but
You
obviously,
got blended in.
yes, because it's blended in and used such a way that it's just a structural note more than anything else. Maybe like it just adds a certain level of depth and realism to the fragrance, because I think a lot of people don't realize if you were to just make everything smell very pleasant, very sweet, very nice, nothing
It
would
all
really
blurs
smell
together.
too real, right? You
Yeah.
have to have a little bit of that, like
Balance it out.
dirty,
Make it
yeah,
more
you need some of that dirtiness. You need some of that, like
You need the Galtieri approach.
yeah, a little bit, at least
A little bit.
Maybe not going as far as Galtieri in some sort of situations, but this
Do
one.
are we familiar with Starman? I was gonna look that up to see what that is.
Starman Nebula.
I had the
Starman Nebula,
the
yeah.
Starman, which is just the Amen dupe one. I can't remember. Yeah, Nebula is the pure malt one.
I had
Pure
that one.
malt.
Yeah,
I had
I mean,
that one. It was nice,
yeah.
but
It's good for something that you can't get anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's discontinued, I'm all for dupes like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if you get it. Let us know what you think about it.
You know, it's funny you said key lime because this one says upcycled key lime. L'Aperitif the olive.
that one was really interesting too because they had I think-
Opening I didn't like, but then the dry down I really liked. When I sprayed it last week, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this one. And then I was like, yeah, actually, it's pretty nice now. It conjured up some feelings, but you know.
That's the banana one. That's the banana one, right?
Thank you. No, this is This is like the olive martini sort of thing.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Got it. I'll spell it this one.
That was a great pun, Austin.
Thank you. I'm glad you got it.
I love
Conjured up
puns.
some.
You conjured up it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the olive facet that I get out of the opening. That it's like, it smells like a salad bar, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, it smells like a vinaigrette, like a citrus vinaigrette at the start with a little bit of
kind of. Yeah, it gets more. Well, there's basil, so I'm attributing a little bit.
Another one that was the captive molecule, right? That was the olive oil, and it was like very much for me especially because
green olive oil, juniper
olive
berry,
oil
pure jungle essence,
and this is almost like the start kind of smells a little bit like a produce section at a grocery store.
I like Sprouts though. It's a nice grocery store.
Yeah.
So is it like savory gourmand almost?
You could. I mean, look. My philosophy in gourmand is if it smells anything like food, which is a lot of things that you smell in nature, you can eat it. It's suddenly a gourmand in my book.
Yes.
This kind of rides the line of.
It's weird because it's herbaceous, but it's also sweet.
Yeah.
How close are we to it being a Demeter fragrance that's like pizza or something like that?
Not like that. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not towing the line of
as it dries, I get more of the, what does it say in the base here? Like a sugar accord. Longwood, Orchinox. Orchinox is just there in Broxton, correct?
Yeah.
Pretty much,
like a woody accord.
Honey syrup, jasmine, caraway, green olive oil. So yeah, this and the combination of Vert Exotique really do remind me of that a Grove by the Sea, because that one was like the olive trees by the sea. And as this dries, I actually begin to really like it, but the opening I'm unsure about. Like the first few seconds of it, it's really not that bad. Like I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Like after the opening's first few seconds, I actually kind of get like, now I kind of get like Chinese food market. Because the you almost get like a coriander kind of smell.
What is caraway? Caraway is like a seed or something, right?
Yeah.
Caraway is a seed, yes.
What is the like odor profile on that? Because I feel like maybe it's that.
Could very well be.
It smells kind of similar from my memory. Have you smelled like rye bread, like with rye seeds on it?
Oh, those are caraway seeds?
No, they're not, but it's kind of a similar scent, right?
Yeah. The problem for me is that my association with caraway seeds is literally just beef on weck, which is it's
a sharp and sweet, lightly spicy note coming from the essential oil of caraway seeds.
Yeah.
My dad used to bake bread with caraway seeds pretty often when I was a kid. Like when we got into our bread phase, like my dad got a really, really intense. He's much like us, where he'll get into a hobby and like really, really, really get into it. And for about 3 years, it was baking bread. And he would make this kind of bread. He'd call it salt bunnies. And they were just little buns, and he'd put like that thick kosher salt and caraway seeds. It smelled so good when it came out the oven. So thank you for reminding me of that.
Whoops. I like this one. I like Vert Exotique more, I think.
Yeah. For sure.
Although that one seems like it's dying down on my skin a lot.
You want to try?
But that's okay for what it's for.
Devil's Cut.
Sure. I'm gonna put that one on strip. Not skinning this one. Damn it, I dropped it.
This one's like, I get vanilla kind of suede-y leather.
Suede is right. Wait, I like this one. Why did I not want to put this one on skin?
I don't know.
Oh, this is, coffee.
Yes, and you do get...
Oh, this is actually really nice.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I think this is the
John
one that
like
when
this.
I smelled, I was like...
John would like this for sure.
You could definitely sell this one.
This seems like it could be a Zernel Gilly.
I can kind of see a little bit of that, yeah.
On strip anyway?
I mean, there are some similarities.
Yeah, this kind of smells like Blues,
for
yeah.
blues. Yeah. But blues is way richer.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of funny going to smelling
It
blues.
does
and
actually smell
smelling it.
kind of similar to blues.
You can really, you start to pick out
Darnell Gilly, I'm on to you.
Mon oils.
Does it have a Popanax in here?
I don't know, does it? You get the number down.
No.
No.
No. Here's the notes.
Let's see.
Hold on.
I'm
I
pretty
apologize.
sure. Hold it still, man. What was the?
I'm not a surgeon.
I'm trying to think what was the captured molecule. Was it a
Apple brandy, pure jungle
It's
essence,
Probably. I mean,
Figolide.
Organox, Figolide, all
I
the stuff
think
that
it
has
was
the
the
TM
apple
next to
brandy.
it.
I do kind of get the coconut now. It's kind of like Of the Immortals meets blues.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I kind of like Of the Immortals better.
It does kind of smell Of the Immortals ish now that it's
Yeah.
drying.
And Of the Immortals has coffee in it, I think, too.
And guess what? Also Mon.
That's right. It's also Mon oil. So this could be a reason why they smell similar.
We need to find the name of the perfumer that Curly worked with. And if
Gino.
it's Gino Percontino, then we're on to you, sir.
He is. It is him.
Are you serious?
Ha.
Shut the fuck up. That's so. Listen, we found one. They upcycled Of the Immortals. They said this is too good to be a limited release. We'll sell this to someone else. That's fucking hilarious.
But I get more of the woody, like the note breakdown is actually kind of similar if you look at it too.
Wait, is this Of the Immortals?
Yes, this is Of the Immortals.
That's so funny.
I'll
This
be
is
honest
like
with you, I would
Gordon-
not be shocked if. See, you're saying like, oh, we can't, this can't just be a limited thing. I would not be shocked if they said, "What do you want to make?" And she said something like this, and they said, "How
Here's
about
this."
this?" And she went, "Yeah, that's great." Like,
I mean,
it's
it very well could have been a mod. Like they could have had this.
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
up, double
That's
cut made up,
hilarious.
and Curly tried it. Was like, I'd like a little more coconut.
When did that come out? 2022?
Yes, 2022. Does it say on there?
But I mean, these, in all fairness, well, this is 2025, but
Yeah, but
these could have been in a repository
Yes,
somewhere that
yes,
like they just
exactly.
had that they released as the 2025 top shelf collection.
Hmm.
That's funny. I feel like we just debunked it. Yeah, on paper right now, it literally, like by memory anyway, without me going to grab my decan of that, it smells a lot alike with the coconut.
Oh, this is a little fresher off the initial spray.
Yeah, I could side by side them. Just give me a second.
Okay.
If there's
I
anyone new in the chat, let us know. What's your scent of the day today?
Yeah. Thanks for coming by. What's going on? What was your scent of the day?
Thank you, Sean, for answering the questions in the chat.
Yes. You guys have the Habibi stuff?
Yes, we got it ready.
Excellent. We'll be moving to that shortly. We could try one
Will
more.
we wait until the end for our announcement?
Yes. Oh, well, actually, we should talk about it now while Austin's off. This. So, for everybody that didn't know, we're gonna have a giveaway. Not today, but on the next stream, we're gonna do a giveaway for the sample box. Do you guys have it on hand, or that you can show the box itself?
It's a bit deconstructed right now.
So it's about 100 fragrances in the sample box that we will be sending to one of you, the viewers out there in the continental US. We'll just have to make that slight concession because it gets expensive to send things overseas, especially nowadays.
Yes.
So,
I'm not as organized as you, so I can't find it.
yeah, good luck. It's somewhere in there. Just dump them all out.
Will we be doing one of those like spinny wheel things? How will people enter in to be
so-
part of the giveaway?
If you come into the chat and you say, "Hey, I want to be part of the giveaway," we'll just take your name and we'll put it in one of those spinning wheels, and probably bring it up on the screen and just spin it right in front of everybody. And whoever it lands on gets it. And then you just send me a PM during the stream and give me your address, and we'll send it off to you.
Yeah.
No charge, no nothing, no credit cards needed, please.
Just the
Yes.
last four, your social security and your date of birth. That'll be A-okay.
It's
Yes.
a gift.
It's a gift.
So
The
be
thing is
sure
on-
to check in next week when we meet up. I'll put
Yeah.
an announcement the day of on my channel. My channel is Saga Datura, so you can see the morning of. What was that?
So where's the QR code?
Oh wait,
But yeah,
I got that. There you go.
Looking
There's
forward
Saga's
to
QR
it.
code for her channel.
Scan that up
Yep.
there.
Scan.
Can't point to that. Over there. Ah, this is so annoying. I could never be a barber. Everything's mirrored.
Yep. You can scan that and bring it to Saga's channel. Or you can scan this at some time and see it go to Austin's channel.
Yep. Thank you.
You can scan
Thank
it
you.
and go see Mr. Saga.
All right.
Or you're already on mine, but hey, if you want to check out the rest of the channel, go right ahead.
Thank you.
great
very
plug.
much. All right. Let's get these other two because
Other one,
I can. Wait, what?
since I don't have the other one,
Oh, shoot.
we'll just skip it.
You don't have the banana one?
No, I have the tropical one. But
Man.
Do you want me to tell you all about it?
yes, tell me all about it.
Do you want me to do that one real quick?
Sure, go ahead, go.
All right.
What's up, Shark
Hello,
Boy?
Shark Boy.
So,
I like Stronger With You, absolutely, and Code Parfum, and probably Aqua de Jo Parfum.
I'd probably say Strong With You Tobacco. With a Strong With
Profondo.
You say Profondo would be your favorite Armani?
I have 200 ml of that.
He
I
likes
think
it.
I think it's Stronger With You, absolutely, for me. With I wore
Same.
Armani Code Parfum last night, actually. I actually like that one getting off of work. The aldehydes are nice.
Banan Royale.
Ooh.
Shoot. There we go. And that one was the rum essence.
Okay.
I think at the show, that's what they were highlighting on the floor.
Rum Pure Adolescence.
Yeah, which was pretty good. Definitely rummy.
But is it yummy?
You're going to be the judge.
It's going to make me sneeze. It's one of those just tangled up into the nostrils.
Took a little bit more than you needed to.
Wow, I feel like I just sprayed the zoologist honey one.
All over again.
Yeah.
Getting flashbacks.
Yeah, this is very wow. That was almost non-consensual. That was not that was
You
kind
feel
of crazy.
violated.
Yeah. It smells really good. It just felt like it was a fucking wave that just went right back up into my nose.
Up your nose, down your throat, down
Yeah.
your
Ear, nose, throat doctor.
yeah.
I like this. I could see this being a Zaharoff, actually. Like maybe a good replacement for Coco Loco, to be honest.
Could be. Hey.
I like Coco Loco.
Does it smell like Bananas Foster at all?
No, there's like a candied thing to it more than like this said, like banana pudding. There's tuberose absolute in here, and I feel like that is giving it. How do I say this? I'm not good with describing florals these days, but like the thing that tuberose does, right? That makes it kind of dense,
soft, creamy,
but creamy. Yeah.
Whereas like when you think of other white florals, you think like orange blossom is kind of that scratchy, fuzzy.
Yeah, more like fluffy, fuzzy.
Yeah.
There is something rather sharp about this, but in a good way. What would that be? Yeah, I don't so much get the cardamom in this either. I guess maybe the bergamot. I mean, the bergamot and the rum, if that's supposed to be a top note. I don't get booze out of it, though, which is the weird thing. I mean, it seems well blended because it's kind of like trying to pick out notes in like a Roja. But to go back to the whole Coco Loco thing, I think that one smells like Pez candy. And I'm not a big fan of that. This smells like not banana Laffy Taffy or saltwater taffy. But like if there was like a banana Laffy Taffy monster,
okay,
it would smell kind of like that. You know, like you take the first drink from Monster, it's got that carbonated acidity sort of thing to it. This smells like how that is, you know, like how that tastes.
Yeah.
But like banana mango-y, even though there's no mango. If this was an energy drink, I would drink it all day. I mean, it smells really good. And it doesn't smell cheap. I don't want it to sound like, hey, you know, the flavorings in that or what this smells like. It definitely smells like quality. I've smelled some really bad tropical fragrances. Like, should I name names here? There's been some smaller indie brands that I've tried their tropical fragrances, and I've thought their oils were pretty low quality and bad.
We don't need to say.
But anyway, it's not like that. I mean, Mana's a highly accredited house, right?
Actually, and it's kind of funny because I was looking at like the history of Mon, and Mon goes back actually quite a ways as far as a company goes.
Carrot? I don't get carrot. I mean, oak moss? No. Sandalwood? No. Iris? Yeah, that could be sort of the creamy thing that I'm getting.
Yeah.
With the, and unison with the tuberose. This actually is really nice. I mean, I think that this is one that you wear like to like a beach bar sort of thing. Like you go and you wear this when you want to get a sex on the beach or some sort of drink like that. That's kind of the vibe you get. But it smells really good. I wouldn't be mad smelling that. That could be the next hype thing in fragrance marketplace.
Very much could be.
But yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say about that one. Do you want to talk about
last one?
Do you not have this book?
I do, but I don't have it near me.
Oh, I remember this one. Divana.
Yes.
I got a whole buttload of Divana.
This was another one. The apple brandy was what they were showing off.
And I think I really liked this one from memory anyway. I think I just am a big Divana fan. Unlike Aaron Terrence Hughes, like we were talking about last week.
Yes. We know he does not like Divana.
All right.
This I do kind of get a little bit of that Pez at first, at the first sniff.
Yeah. It's like orange Pez, whereas the other one is I don't know. There's something kind of chalky about it.
Yeah. I sprayed on a little bit more, like one more spray, and actually added more for sure.
I got like 2.5 on my arm right now.
Yeah. This kind of
I
reminds me
don't
of
like this one as much as I did last week. What the hell? Weird.
Kind of reminds me of like, what if Tang had different flavor?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually. It does smell like Tang.
It's very descriptive.
Yeah, like Tang, Sunny D, that kind of paints you a picture.
Yeah. As it starts to dry down, you kind of do get more, you get less of that chalkiness. And it kind of rounds out.
Aren't there different like flavors of Sunny D too? I feel like I remember like a pink one. Yeah, and some other different variants.
Later on, yeah, there was other flavors.
The Sunny
Did y'all
D
ever drink Tampico?
That's what he's thinking of.
No.
You weren't thinking of Sunny D. You were thinking of
Good old Tampico.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't buy
the red one,
any
the orange one.
No, but I think Sunny D did come out with later on their alternative.
They had a pink one, I think, for Sunny D. Yeah,
that's
like
what I said.
One. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
It's kind of like this, but not super. I don't know.
In the big old jug.
It paints you a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if Sunny D and Tang would be a niche fragrance. That's what this smells like.
Okay, yeah, that's a little better because I'd say there's nothing more than I would want to spend $200 on a bottle of fragrance to be like, it smells like Sunny D, but the pink
Sunny
one.
D on you.
Did you splash a bunch of Sunny D on yourself before you got into work? Maybe.
I don't know. Do I look stupid and sticky? It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I think funny enough, the best one is Devil's Cut, and Devil's Cut
literally smells like of the Immortals.
Does smell a lot.
Devil's Cut is just a Killian fragrance name. Like, that's all it is.
It does kind of sound. It reminds me of like Dark Lord,
Angel Share, Devil's Cut. Like, that's
because
we're talking about apple brandy, by the way, too. So.
Literally what it is.
Yeah.
But Devil's Cut and the Vert Exotique.
But to be
there's
honest
a little
with you,
thing on here. Go ahead.
I don't think that there's anything inherently wrong with a flavor house creating a thing and then saying, do you want to purchase this, and then put it into a bottle. Like, that's perfectly fine. Like, let's be real. How much input is a creative director having at a large brand designer house that actually is speaking from like a storytelling perspective and putting themselves into it? No, I mean, that's not happening. If you're talking about like perhaps a perfumer that is working in a house like, Francis Kirkjohn and Dior, he's obviously making those decisions, but also he's making those decisions in light of focus groups and panels and stuff like that. Now, would I be happy if a niche brand just straight up bought one of these? Probably not. Especially if it purports that like they're a storytelling niche brand. Like, if you smelled one of these out of an Argos bottle, it would probably, like, I'd be upset. I'd be upset at that point. I'd feel duped at that point. If I smelled it, out of a ZG bottle, I'd feel duped. And if I smelled it out of a bottle from Zaharoff, I'd also feel duped. Now, obviously, like, you're going to smell similarities and overlap because that's the fragrance house that you're using. And to be honest with you, you could do a lot worse in regards to where you're getting your oils from. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I don't see anything wrong with it inherently. I think that is another revenue stream for flavor houses as opposed to just pure oils.
Yeah.
And it's something they've been doing, right? That's not something new. Like, we say flavor houses explicitly because Mon is also, or Man, however you want to pronounce it, they're also creating literal like flavors.
Yeah, I mean, they make stuff that goes into like, your cleaning supplies. Anything that has a scent to it comes from one of these companies.
Yeah.
Brian had a really good point.
What's
Put
that?
in some Malibu with this.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
just get a rum fragrance and
That
put
would
that
be
there.
a good. I mean, you could say that's kind of what this is.
I was gonna say, just take Of the Immortals and layer them.
1871 it goes back?
Yep.
Yeah, this little thing said
Ooh.
we're the first French group and one of the world leaders of fragrance and flavor industry.
Wow. I had looked into Firmenich a little bit a while back, but had not looked into Mod. That's so interesting.
And what is intriguing too is like we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago when in the frag out thing with Openleaf, where I was talking about the idea that Aromatics had talked about how you can get like by spec basically from flavor houses and then adjust the consistency of a certain oil by X amount of percentage, and they have all this stuff.
You can like custom order it.
And it's like that inherently, I mean, then it becomes who's willing to spend the least amount of money to produce that theoretically. But yeah, like Mon probably sees this as an opportunity where they're like, hey, we have all these captives that we developed ourselves. We didn't develop them for Chanel or Dior or some other, brand. So these are our captives that we tend to use frequently. We should also offer an opportunity for people to purchase just these types of by spec kind of.
I like that idea from a perspective of like amateur hobbyist perfumery. Like that's something I could definitely see myself getting into in the future when we have more space and if budget allows. But that's really neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the idea of like you getting like one of these scents, and it's like they provide you all the oils and then the directions on how to mix them and to place them into
blend it into
a bottle and all that stuff. That's kind of cool. I think other brands like I keep bringing them up, but Andreas Wilhelm's perfume company, the one they're based out of Switzerland, but he's German. The name escapes me at the moment, but they're the ones where they sell a basically make your own perfume kit. They call it a perfume hacking kit, where it's literally they send you all the oils that they use, and they say go nuts.
How fun is that?
Like, from $950, which is a lot of oils.
Oh, okay.
I want to get some materials from Perfumer's Apprentice and do like some smells on that. Like, this is what, I don't know, name an oil.
That'd be fun.
Javanol smells like.
Yeah, just to get an idea of what everything is. Yeah, me too. I'm thinking
if Javanol smells like Bergamask, like Aaron Terrence Hughes says it does.
Yeah.
I think just having that as an opportunity, I like that idea as well, just to like expand my ability to more effectively describe certain scents and things of that nature beyond just, the idea. I still maintain the most effective way to review fragrances is to not be like, oh wow, this really smells like I like Aaron Terrence Hughes, but like at a certain point he is just doing a chemistry lesson, and it's like that does nothing in regards to an explanation of the wearing experience or what you're feeling based upon it.
Yeah, I guess
you have to be able to speak that language to appreciate that to the fullest extent.
Yeah,
right?
If you know more of this, I imagine someone like
Offenlicht would be like, oh, okay, I got
it. Can watch that and be like, oh, I know exactly how this smells.
Yeah,
but for the uneducated, like in the raw material stuff, like us,
this is lots of inones in this.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Inones and
smells like.
We all know that one by now.
I would be intrigued to be able to smell different forms of ambroxan.
Same.
Skip Amber Extreme.
The Orchinox one, Amber Extreme, Ambroxolide.
If I ever make candles again, I'm definitely gonna buy some different types of ambroxan and play with them because I worked with raw materials before. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, playing around.
This, a little bit of that.
Yeah, but I would use like rose and geranium and just some other essential oils, and I didn't know that that's what I was doing. That I was like, playing with.
Did you actually have rose essential oil, or did you just have geranium?
I had rose and geranium, but it wasn't a very high quality rose.
That's what I.
No, it was
like
it was very cost effective.
It's like I had rose oil and geranium. You had geranium and geranium. Possibly. It was from it was from one of those companies that makes like
diffusers
for people who make candles or soaps or things, so it wasn't the highest end.
No iris concrete
in the
candles.
No, but it was a good learning experience.
Regalian.
What's that?
When I hear people talk about soap, I think of that brand of their like Turkish soap.
Since you showed that, I will share my.
It smells like Alexandria too.
What is that?
Regalian.
Mystic Regalian.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm going to share something that I had, an experience that I had smelling this. I smelled this.
I really like it.
And the opening gave me a scent memory. A scent memory I was not expecting to have while smelling these fragrances.
Is it a bad scent memory?
I remembered
cleaning toilet bowl.
When I was younger, living on Staten Island, and my mother happened to work at a veterinarian's.
Oh, Lord.
It smelled like the vet's office. I don't know what it, like the opening, specifically the very opening of it. And I sat there thinking about it. And I was just like, what is it about this that's making it smell similar to how that veterinarian's office smelled? And I like
very sharp nature to the opening.
Yeah, and it's like it's very. I think it has to be maybe the musk in it, the cleaning solution kind of
very
smell.
Sharp, sterile sort of.
Yeah,
like a sanitizer.
So
it smells like a fucking sword cutting through. It's like.
I will say, the first time I put that on, I mean, I really enjoyed it, but yeah, I got a medicinal aspect to it, like a sterile kind of environment in a weird way. It's the lavender, it's that's like, I think, real lavender. It's not lavendin, because lavendin's sweet from my understanding, whereas or maybe it's the opposite. But the type of lavender, like, I would not be shocked if that newer Matier Premier fragrance, the metallic lavender.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if it smelled similar to Alexandria, just because Mystic. Because it has that cutting, bracing kind of lavender hit that I kind of really enjoyed with it. But yes,
I really like it.
Very similar vibe. I thought hospital when I first smelled it.
Yeah, but like after those couple seconds after it got
like diapers when I wore this.
It was very clean fragrance.
Not Mystic, but Alexandria too. A couple years ago when I was first getting into this.
Yeah,
this is one that I don't know if I ever told you guys about the story of me running around my old lady neighbor at the old apartment, and she was using me to do a bunch of errands. And I was wearing this one of the times I had to do that. But that's a story for another time.
Yes.
I purposely wore something that would be perceived as stinky, hopefully, in an attempt that she wouldn't try and contact me again. Didn't work. Mission failed.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Mon portion of the.
I'm gonna get out of here in a minute.
And Austin's gonna be getting out. He could only stay for a portion of the show. He had to get going, so we figured we'd do his portion first.
Thank you.
So, and your lights went out in there.
Yeah, oh, it's because it was
Oh.
the light was hooked up to my laptop, and then the laptop died. So
Make them feel better.
yeah, maybe we'll do the Habibi New York next week because we're already an hour and a half in.
Yeah,
Might be
guess
better
we can do
to
the
wait.
Habibi, like the last part of it and the giveaway in the same day.
Yeah, that might be nice. Send it off.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. We can just chit chat with whoever's left if anybody's in there. Hello?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, y'all. I'll see you later.
You take it easy.
Bye,
y'all.
Austin. Take
Bye.
care. See you next week.
Yep. Anybody have anything in the community they want to
Any
add?
announcements?
Any announcements? Anyone want to talk about anything? You're more than welcome to bring up a topic in the last couple of minutes we got.
Openly.
Hey, Open Lake, you missed all the mom talk.
Hello.
What was your Saturday?
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Hopefully.
Definitely some stuff in there that openly could elucidate more than the most of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
very much.
Yes.
Yeah, Open
No,
Lake, you should check out the VOD of the stream. And check
We
out
talked about you.
We talked about you a little bit, and
Yeah,
said
we
how
did.
like you might be interested in some of the stuff that we talked about because we talked about these unreleased Mon fragrances that I had gotten and Austin was gifted by someone else. So, and they're like a bunch of captive molecules from Mon. You might be interested to check those. Just what we kind of talked about.
Scent of the day, Hermes Violet.
Bolinka.
Oh, and one thing, Ofen, like, did you see the news about Olivia Creed? That was one thing we did talk about earlier. And we were kind of wondering if you had seen it and heard about it. Get your opinions.
Yes, rest in peace, Olivier.
Did you ever read the Ghost Perfumer, Openlook?
I'd be surprised if he hasn't read that one. I really need to. Y'all have given me kind of the motivation to read that one.
No, I mean, it's one of those things, too, where it's like,
Same.
I would make the claim that this book, as a tell-all, it's not just Creed. Like, let's be real.
The industry as a whole.
It's an industry as a whole, yeah.
Yeah, it's business as a whole. Let's be real. It's not the industry of perfumery, but yeah, like the idea of ghost perfumery as a concept, like, yeah, like I can understand that, and you know, Pierre got his you know his receipts. You know, he hit him with individual and that kind of stuff, you know, cool water, etc. Like those are things that or cool water specifically, I guess. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not going to excuse it in any capacity, but also at the same time,
it's like that in the cosmetics industry too, from what I've been learning, like reading specifically about Pat McGrath is someone who I really admire when it comes to makeup artistry, business of cosmetics, but she's formulated some of the most iconic makeup of all time, like some of the best formulas from the most prestigious brands all the way down to kind of more moderately priced ones. And she got, you know, she's faced a lot of adversity with her own brand, her namesake brand, Pat McGrath. So, I mean, they've filed bankruptcy and now she's working for Louis Vuitton. But I mean, my point is the same type of stuff happens where someone will formulate a particular formula and then it gets bought by all sorts of different companies. It's very, very similar parallels.
Yeah. I mean, and also there's an element of like the creative director, right?
Yeah.
Right. Somebody could have the experience and then kind of just tell the perfumer what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So the perfumer may not have been to the location. Maybe Olivier Creed or someone in his family had gone up Mount Everest. Maybe it's a possibility that he did that and smelled the flowers and was up there Mount Everest and wanted to encapsulate that memory in fragrance and came back down the mountain. Had no idea how to do it himself.
Yeah.
But talked to perfumers and they were able to recreate it in a sort of way, him smelling the mods as they were going, saying no, it was more metallic or it was more fresh or more airy, add more of that, and they kept when they went back and forth and came up with the final construction of the fragrance, and it was Himalaya or whatever, whichever one you want to pick out of the Creed fragrances. There's a chance that that's what happened. I mean, we're not 100% certain about anything here because the book is more like a he said, she said kind of situation.
Very biased.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I think one of the intriguing aspects of it as well is that we can even still see it to this day. Conceptually, perfumers are not the sort of central figure of fragrance manufacturing. So what I even like mean by that is, although you have like some of these like really well-known people, if you ask a normal person, have you heard of Alberto Marias? No, they haven't. You say, have you ever heard of Aqua de Jo? Yes, they have.
Yeah.
And so I think that is a carryover that we're still seeing presently within the industry, but it's changed a little bit more where like certain perfumers, where, Francis Kirkjohnny's like, no, I'm going to produce this like Baccarat Rouge fragrance and it's going to be in my own brand and it's all these things. And it's like people knew Lamal, but no one probably knew that it was him that was doing it.
Yeah.
But then he was able to kind of become this sort of celebrity within that. And I think that for some people, like us, we tend to adopt the idea that the perfumer is an artist and the perfumer is the main creative driving force, or is at least part of it. Like when
at least part of the process.
Quentin Bourgeois and Quentin Biche, where it's like they have talked at length in those interviews about how close they are in the process of creating something where it is a collaboration. And so like, yeah, would I be more sad if like Marc-Antoine Barrois dies? Yeah, because it seems like he is kind of more cognizant of the idea of utilizing someone that has that level of expertise and why that's special and why they should be held up. Yeah. Whereas like Olivier Creed, probably in his mindset, which again, the history of the family, the history of the brand, he was kind of like, no offense, Creed has been niche perfumery long before anyone cared about niche perfumery. Like, let's be real. So to look at someone, even as, accomplished as some of the perfumers he worked with, he's like, you're not me. I'm Creed. I'm this house. It doesn't matter what you want. You're doing this. And I'm paying you for this, so it's mine. I don't have to give you credit. That's kind of one of the things. Now to then demonstrate it in a dishonest fashion where it's like this is an ancient, recipe from dousing leather riding gloves or the Himalayan thing or what have you, oud from this region that's been... Yeah, man, when has any other brand ever made up their copy? And give me one example of a brand that's ever just been like, Well, there are. It's it's like
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren's just like, this smells nice. You should wear it.
But like openly said, it's paying respects. Someone has passed away, and hope their family is well. Hope they
Yeah, there's very few people on my short list that I would be like, oh, I'm happy they're gone. He's not on that list.
Goodness.
Like, I'm not like, oh,
Goodness.
that list is very much reserved for people that have done irrevocable damage to mass groups of people. And
Yes.
as much as you want to say watering down Aventus is as bad as genocide, Olivia Creed is not on that short list, unfortunately, Internet.
Yeah.
Respect and condolences.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
But
Some people are that ridiculous, where they think like Aventus being watered down is like.
You need to go touch grass.
Well, again, it's still that fascinating disconnect between people that are hobbyists in fragrances that think they just get to do whatever they want or deserve things, and it's like, listen, if you're really into cars, and you don't make a lot of money, you're never going to own a McLaren. Why is that different with a bottle, other than the fact that the bottle is a bit more attainable, so you think that you're entitled to that?
It's more accessibly priced to an everyday person.
Right. So that's kind of the thing. Like, I don't own designer clothes unless you're counting like
yeah, you do.
Ralph Lauren, but it's all secondhand stuff. I'm not walking around wearing, Dior, Chanel, or things like that. I mean, but I do have a bottle of Bleu de Chanel. But it's like, I think that's what it is the perception is that it's more attainable. Now, granted, is that perception partially cultivated by all these brands so that you buy their shit? Yes. Like that, for some. Chanel, no. They're like, no, this is exclusive. No. It's not for you. If you're going to complain about the price, it's not for you. We want people that will just buy it. It's not for you if you're going to complain about the price. That's not how this works. In the same way with Creed. They're like, yeah, we're going to bump up the bottles to 600 because someone will buy a bottle of Aventus and leave it in their hotel penthouse, and when they are contacted about getting it returned to them, they'll go, no, I'll just get another one. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, $600 at that level is like nothing.
Yeah, if you're spending enough on a hotel room, you're spending like $10,000 for a hotel room. Yeah, you losing out on a $400 bottle of Creed is not really that much of a loss to you.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think I can say this because I am one, but it's like broke boys complaining about not being able to have luxury items. As someone in my line of work and things like that nature,
no one is entitled to luxury.
It's like that's the perception that people have, and I think, and the problem is a lot of that relates to so many cultural shifts that we have seen in more recent years with the idea that like in fast fashion, where like a designer will put out the new Chanel tweed, and then all of a sudden you look and someone has made a dupe of said tweed and is selling it on Temu, and obviously it's garbage, but it looks good on Instagram, so that's all that matters.
And they're only going to wear it once
and throw it away. Hence why dupes have become more popular, where the dupe makers are like, well, we're making this attainable for you as the normal consumer, because who should get to dictate what smells nice being something in a price bracket? And it's like, sure, but also at the same time, you're not selling the same product. There's a multitude of different things that are wildly different about the way in which you're selling that product and what that product is.
Yeah. Like, yes, you capture some of what the DNA is, but not all of what the DNA is. But I mean, I kind of agree in the fact that no one has like the right to withhold anybody from being able to smell things or like get their hands on smelly water.
Yes.
But yeah, like it's not that big of a deal. This is just like smelly water. It doesn't matter if you smell like this, or if you smell like if you smell like this, or if you have the cash and you smell like that,
Yeah.
As long
And
as you can afford one of them,
yeah,
you still smell good.
Well, and even for some people, it's like you also can just not buy any of these things and just wash your damn body.
Yeah, there's a lot of go to Bed Bath and Body.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, for a lot of people, there is an aspect to it where there is an entitlement factor.
I think social media plays a big part in that, because people are now exposed to like lifestyles and things that they otherwise wouldn't have crossed paths with, and so you see someone with all of these, luxury perfumes, and you're like, oh, well, why can't I have that?
It's kind of funny, because it's capitalism, right? It's and they know influencers that get the products for free are kind of terrible at being able to portray to you what the real value of something is if they're getting it for free. Like, you got
the value is just so subjective, though, from person to person.
Yeah, but they got it for free. They were given to them. They never had to pay money to get it.
I guarantee you, every person that does fragrance influencing content that is just shipped bottles, and you can see it when they make videos, you'd be shocked to find out that when they do my top 5, top 10, like my favorite fragrances, almost none of them were sent to them. They're ones that they bought themselves. Why? Because that, even as a process of purchasing that fragrance, perhaps saving for it, those are all things that are going to provide an impact versus being. No one's going like, oh yeah, my favorite fragrance is something from Fragrance World. Yay! Like, and anytime someone's like, oh yeah, Club de Nuit Intense Man, it's like the only reason that they say that's their favorite is because it's just what Aventus used to be in their estimation, which is also patently false.
I think there might be some people that get the higher quality stuff given to them that might actually probably say some of those ones they got for free are some of the best in their collection.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened with Chanel No. 5 back when it first came out. They would give it to real life influencers, like just women in like New York high society, and they would have them wear it all around town, wear it to the salons, and that was the advertisement. So it's like, this has been going on for a long time. It's nothing new.
Yeah, openly, 100%. The idea of when someone says smelling wealthy or rich,
it's so silly to me.
It's so funny to me, because like I always look at people like that and I go, like, when you say that, like, for the record, when like an influencer says, oh, you smell wealthy, I know what that smells like. Not because I've smelled people like that, but because I've been in rooms in very fancy places that smell like that. Like, that's the thing. I recently made a decant of Liquide Gold for a student because she was like, that smells really good, and I was wearing it, I was standing outside, and apparently she could smell it from like the wind, and I said, I'll decant you some. And then she asked me how much a bottle is, and I said, retail's like $300, but do not spend $300 on this, you can get it for like $150. And even that, like, she was like, that's $300? I'm like, yeah. Like, and she was confused. She was like, why?
Poor kid.
I'm like, there's a lot of questions to be had there. I'm like, but much of it also boils down to what is the value that you're willing to place on these things. You know, that's always, if your budget mandates that you have to spend something in regards to, you know, 30, 40 bucks, and that's where your budget is, it's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Me personally, like, if I had the ability to go back, I don't think I'd probably ever really buy straight up a clone per se. Like, I was looking back at my first Frag Flex order that I ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God.
That was a phase.
That was something. That was me getting really excited to just jump into it, and I'm pretty sure everything in that list was a clone, pretty much. And I think Mahir Legacy is the only thing that I wear from that initial order.
I like that one.
Yeah. So like that's kind of the thing. I think that, as I said, I would rather spend time looking at original, thought-provoking kind of things, be it from a Middle Eastern house, be it from a flavor house like Mon or something.
Hi, Joel.
See
Take
you, Joel.
care. Good to see
Oh, no, the staycation's over.
you.
Get back to work.
Nice.
Back to the Matrix.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. I think the idea of, I'm not shocked that my interest in perfume has delved way past the surface level. Because everything that
That's
I
what
get
you get about everything.
Yeah, that's everything I get interested in. It can't just be surface level. Like it has gotten to a point where when it's like, oh, this clone smells exactly like this thing, and I sit there and I go like, purposefully, why do you need a clone? And for the most part, I think if most people were honest with themselves, they wouldn't say, I really like the smell of PDM Castley. It's like my favorite scent that I've ever smelled. They would say, PDM Castley smells like someone who has money, and I want to smell like I have money. And I think that's the wrong reason to buy a clone. If you're like,
Totally.
you're like, hey, I'm 23, I'm just trying to make it out here, and I like perfume, and I can't really spend money on a PDM because I'm making rent and things like that, so I'm going to buy this fragrance that I think smells a lot like Layton. I really like Layton, and it just smells great, and that's why I'm getting it. I don't have a problem with that person. That's
kind of
totally
like what
fine.
I did too, because like I smelled Layton and I was like, wow, I really like Layton. Let me see if we can find. I do not have at this point in time. I just do not have the money to buy a bottle of Layton, and I bought Detour Noir, and
so did I.
I did the same thing with Delina Exclusive. It was like just totally not in my budget to get Delina Exclusive at that time. And I got a lovely dupe that I enjoy. And then later my husband gifted me the real deal. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But it wasn't like I was trying to buy something for some aspirational version of myself, you know? And I think that's a trap that a lot of people can get into, where you're trying to become, or maybe visualize yourself as the kind of person that can do that can wear those sort of things.
I mean,
it's a slippery slope.
There is though a certain mindset to think about, where if it boosts your mood and you feel positively when you wear it, and you're able to achieve more wearing it because your mood is boosted, then who are we to say, hey, stop doing that? You know, go right ahead and go on with your bad self, as they say.
Yeah, totally.
I would never tell you to wear things that you don't want to wear, or not wear things or whatever. The point that I would really strongly say to people like that is that I need you to recognize your worth and value as a person outside of the shit you wear, the shit you put on, the job you do, and all those things. And that you as yourself are enough.
Finding that worthiness within yourself.
Where you don't need a scent to make you worthy. You do not need those types of things. Now, if it boosts your mood and you love it, wonderful. Like, that's great. I will choose things because it's as she says all the time, it makes every day special because every day is special. You know, that's all we have is today.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would never want someone to think that the only way that they are valued in society or in the eyes of people is based around something as silly and shallow as how they smell, what they look like.
Totally.
You know? And that's always my thing with it is embrace the things that we have here for what they are. Not this is not a part of you.
Yeah.
You know, nothing that I put on my skin is a part of me. Is it something I really enjoy and I love? Yes. But it's not something that I would not be less of myself if I wasn't wearing a fragrance before walking out the door. You know, that's always the thing. And I think, unfortunately, for a lot of the time, the audience that gets sold that's the thing, it tends to be kids.
Yeah, younger people who are still finding themselves and they're still finding their way in the world.
Yeah. That is, I think, one of the things that I don't like about a lot of kind of how influencers sell things where even if they don't necessarily, maybe they even agree with like my perception of that, right? Like the idea of scents do not make you. It is just something to add to you know, either make yourself feel better or good or energize you. Perhaps it's something that you think, hey, this is just like the little cherry on top of the me sundae, and that's totally cool, you know. But I would like for those types of influencers and those content creators to more reinforce the idea that that is something that, you know, that their audience doesn't need to be worthy.
Yeah, but selling ideas to vulnerable people makes a lot of money, don't you know?
Yeah. like Overlick points out here, a lot of middle school kids spend, and this is true not just in Germany, that's true here in America.
Absolutely.
That these kids, the parents a lot of times send their kids out to work, but what they do is they don't charge them rent, or they don't charge them to pay the utilities and stuff. They just want them to have the experience of what it feels like to work, and they have all this excess money that they can do whatever they want with it, and they are the ones that end up buying, like Sean had said in the past, they're the ones that end up buying these expensive fragrances because they're easily influenced to do it. Like, oh, hey, you need this Louis Vuitton fragrance, you know, you need
that's the number one. Like, no offense, like the idea that Louis Vuitton as a brand in and of itself exists purely from the idea of what we're talking, like the antithetical idea of what we're talking about. It's literally because it's a Louis Vuitton fragrance.
Yeah.
You know how many
imagination is not that good. It is not.
Serviceable. It's serviceable. Sure.
It's fine. It is fine.
Yeah.
And that's not even like a subjective thing. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You know, and that's always the thing is Louis Vuitton being that brand, it's the most Louis Vuitton thing, right? Like the only way really to look at it any other way, if you're talking about all those fashion houses, Louis Vuitton is the one that Louis Vuitton logo has been so front and center for so long. And it is like the main selling point is LV stands for luxury.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's it. And it's so like, okay, that's
have the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing is, you know, the one brand that I think it's kind of funny that also for the longest time, like, was also kind of that way, where their logo and sort of things was Gucci.
Oh yeah, the
belts
Gucci
and
belts.
the slides, Gucci belts and Gucci slides, and then Gucci somehow just never made that jump with fragrance.
Yeah.
Like that's something I'm sure Gucci's kind of scratching their head about, where they were like, how did we make it so that we were just as exclusive and just as in demand as like Louis Vuitton fragrances? But I think that ship is already sailed.
Price tag.
Yeah, that's that. And to be honest, Gucci has done that. Like, let's be real, that Gucci Guilty Elixir price tag for retail is.
But the problem is that they had other fragrances that were called Gucci Guilty, and they weren't that much, so that they couldn't keep their price that high.
Yeah,
like if they started with every single one of their prices being as high as Louis Vuitton, then they probably would be seen the same. Because oddly enough, though, Gucci tends to, their fragrances, their designer fragrances tend to be more than just kind of standard. They kind of do seem to push the boundaries a little bit more than some other houses do. I mean, some people don't like Gucci's fragrances because they are just not as mainstream smelling as some of the other designer houses. So it's
I will say very explicitly, like Gucci Guilty Elixir does not smell like anything designer. Like it smells like a niche fragrance. Like that's kind of the thing. It smells like I think there's some similarities to that one, obviously. I think there's some similarities to Liquide Gold that I sent you as well, to that Gucci Guilty Elixir, that orange blossom heavy kind of thing, and it's Quentin Biche. I think Liquide is probably my favorite of those DNAs. Have you sprayed that yet?
Yeah, I did. I like this. I do like it. I liked it when I smelled it at the store as well.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I don't like it enough though to buy it. This is like, having this much will be great for me because I can just like smell it every once in a while.
See, my thing is, owning Liquide Gold makes me pause on Reflection Man slightly because I think I would wear them in very similar situations where I'm like, hey, I want an orange blossom white floral thing, but then Liquide Gold is like, hey, by the way, we know how much you like saffron, so let's just dump all that in there.
Neal, I have to go. I'm sorry, my headphone is dying, but it was great talking to you. It was great hanging out. Thank you so much to everyone in the chat. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all as well.
Thank you. And I guess we'll kind of end it now. We'll again reiterate that probably next week, we'll do the giveaway. We should guarantee it. Let's guarantee it. Even if
next week.
Can't make it, we'll be here next week doing the giveaway. And if you're here with us, come on by. You just put your name into the hat to let us know. Say, hey, look, I'm interested in getting the sample box, which has roughly 100 samples.
It will have 100 by the time it leaves here.
We'll add a couple in.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely have 100
we'll make sure it's
samples
100.
in it.
If you want to join the democratization of fragrance experience, be here next week.
That's right.
Great plug, Dave.
You'll enjoy a beautiful box of curated scents that you can enjoy and possibly pass it on to someone else, like we did. So come on by next week. Until then, hit the thumbs up. Lots of moving hands.
Bye, y'all. Take care.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.